Hi guys, good morning. How are you all doing today? Happy Wednesday slash Thursday. Wednesday for me, Thursday for you. Today I'm saging with rosemary. And I'm going to read to you guys what that means. Trying to get a lot of smoke on the video. So I chose to use rosemary this morning because rosemary attracts fae and good spirits. It purifies the air of sickness. Not that there's sickness here, just allergies, which this will probably exacerbate. It is a sign of feminine power, a fresh start, breaking habits, a new path, and more creativity. Rosemary is also known with the whole feminine power thing. There's a quote that goes with it that says, "Where rosemary flourishes, the woman rules." And I think I've read that to you guys before, but today we're using the Sacred Creators deck and the Universe Has Your Back deck. So I wanted to use a saging that would be good for more creativity. 1 second. Every time I do the sage, my allergies kick up. I'm also wearing malachite today. I saw a post about Ryan wearing a malachite necklace to ward off negative energies, and I was saying that hopefully those energies will ward off bad energy from him to everyone else, and that hopefully whatever he puts out will just be reflected back at him. So I thought, well, maybe I'll wear some malachite today for a little bit of protective energy. And it's really pretty. It's like the prettiest green. I really love malachite. All right, so today we have The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein. And again, Sacred Creators by Chris Ann. My two favorites. I'm going to do Sacred Creators first. Again, they look like this. And today I'm using these little heart crystals. You can see the sparkles from my rainbows in the window. But yeah, little hearts. That didn't spin around quite how I hoped. All right. Let's see what the Creator deck has for us today. I'm kind of excited that we're using this deck again because I like to talk about creation and things like that. We've been hearing a lot about cleaning our spaces. We've been hearing a lot about connecting to spirit. We've been hearing a lot about creating a story that you want to tell about yourself, or telling your story as you want it to be rather than a factual account of how it is. And I also talked about changing your perspective on the story that you've been telling about yourself, and looking at your story and maybe seeing if there's a different way that you could see it. Like maybe you can look back in retrospect and see something that you thought was really negative at the time and see now maybe how it actually turned out to be positive for you. Ooh, that wasn't good. That was going to be... Got to end on a good shuffle. And I think I need to pull some of my hair down. All right. Got my hair in a pony. in the back today. Just a loose pony. I got to get my hair did hopefully at the end of this week, so it'll look pretty again. It's kind of a mess these days. Need some love. All right. Let's see what all of us creators need to hear today. You know, and we're all creators in some way. All of us are creating something, whether we consider ourselves artists or not. We are definitely creating every day. We're creating our existence, basically. All right, I got 3 cards, and I'm going to go with those because this one does have a book. First, we got number 19, which is one of my favorite numbers because that's part of my birthday. Welcome to the Divine Masculine. Let's put it like that, and it looks like the sparkles are on it. Next, we got number 48. Get back to the elemental. And then we got the Creator Water card, which in this deck we have Creator Water, Air, Fire, and something else I can't think. All right, let's see what this has to say. Number 19, welcome to the Divine Masculine. The essential meanings: Yang, passion, creativity, providing care for others, strength of spirit, warrior soul, knowledge, a gifted leader, true entrepreneurial spirit, stability, friendly and positive competition. The self-care message: be authoritative instead of cooperative. Falling into the trap of scarcity thinking, placing too much energy on competition, spending time finding new opportunities instead of nurturing the ones you have, or a lack of motivation. So if you're feeling any of those things, this card is for you, I suppose. And this says, here comes the sun. The energy of the Divine Masculine is bright and fierce. It can warm hearts, break down barriers, and inspire minds. It can grow food for thought, and it can feed a village. This is an auspicious card that promises luck, positivity, and success. And your Yang Hunter spirit is being called forth to stand up and claim these gifts. Passive waiting is not the answer right now. Go get that thing you've been dreaming of. Make your move. This enthusiastic creative energy is ready to set your path on fire. So step up to the challenge being presented and lovingly slay it. Psst, you're ready. As with all fiery forces, managing your energy and stamina will be important. Not enough, and you have a failure to launch. Too much, and it can burn out all too quickly before it fully develops. Seek the Goldilocks zone, where the right amount of this inspirational energy will fill you with creative passion and with its longevity. Get ready to expand and to move with happiness in your heart. The little poem says, your Yang fire energy, too much or too little? Are you still... Oh, no, this isn't a poem. These are questions. Well, it says question mark. Your Yang fire energy, too much or too little? Are you still as passionate about your journey as you were when you started? What do you love most about the path that you are on? Why do you do what you do? What is your big why? Number 48, get back to the elemental. Essential meanings: a time to bring some elemental magic into your life. Getting outside, doing something witchy or wild, letting go of who you believe you have to be, and stepping into your elemental self. Self-care message: breaking free of pragmatism and logic. A time to explore the world with a childlike curiosity. Getting past the fear of change and the fear of trying new things. The elements in most magic circles are earth, fire, air, water, and spirit. There we go. Earth. That's funny because we got one of the elemental cards. And those elements create all matter and life. It's time to break things down into their simplest elements and get back to your roots. What are the basics of what you're building? If you're a seasoned creator, what was your original plan or your original dream? There's a likelihood that you've grown since you began your journey, and it may be time to shift your plans so that they may make more sense for you now. Get back to the basics of exploring the world like a child and seeing things anew. Fresh eyes will offer you a fresh perspective. And when you break things down into their most basic parts, you can put them back together again in novel ways. Take another look at what you're already doing and what you've already done, and take special notice of the magic that you already have access to. It may be time to cut any extra drama, networking, and extracurriculars that aren't 100% aligned with your basics. And call in the elements as you get back to your own kind of elemental. What quintessential desire runs through everything that you do, and what always remains the same? When you think of the magic available to you in fire, water, earth, air, and spirit, what comes up for you under each element? Write a list. When it's done, you can see how your list could help you understand your next steps. How could elemental energies inspire you? How could you bring more fire into your life, or air, water, earth? So write a list. Fire, air, water, earth, and spirit. And what kind of magic is available to you in each? I might have to try that. All right, Creator Water, the element card. Water is connected to the emotions, being in flow, and relying on your intuition. It governs the germination of ideas and conception, and it lives in the realm of dreams and prophecy. The element of water is insightful, healing, and cleansing. How can your intuition be of use to you right now? And what happens when you allow it to restore your balance? How would your situation change if you fell fully into your emotions? How well are your emotions helping you right now? And in what ways can they heal your situation? Are there places that love is hiding, waiting to be found? Element of water deep dive. Dive into water. Water governs the watery depths of emotion and intuition. When you tune out all of the should do's and could do's, and you throw logic and responsibility overboard, what's left? Imagine that you are in water, on a ship, or on a beautiful beach, and maybe you're a mermaid swimming in the depths of the ocean. Tune out everything except how you feel. All you know is that your emotion is guiding you, and that any thoughts that come up for you are the direct result of your intuition. What messages flow into your awareness? Immerse yourself in water. Take a ritual bath. Anoint your third eye with some fresh water and feel it open up a little bit more as a result. Dip your hands in a bowl of water and cleanse them of any energy that is holding you back. Infuse them with the magic of the water's healing. When you are done, have a tall glass of intuition and healing and wait for it to start working from within. So drink water. Drink water, maybe go to a body of water. The weather's getting nicer here on our side of the world, and it's warming up. Probably not warm enough to dive into the water, maybe for some of you in your areas. It's not warm enough for that here just yet, but maybe, you know, take a bath with do like a healing bath with like essential oils and things like that, or do some sort of water ritual. I don't know what phase of the moon we're in right now, but maybe make some moon water the next time we have a full moon. Put some intention into that water and then set it in the full moonlight for the night, and then drink it as you go throughout your week. If you want to make a list of the fire water stuff, fire's connected to passionate and enthusiastic energies, the spark of new ideas. Air is connected to logic and critical thinking. Earth is grounded and rooted, connected to safety and stability. So those are some ideas if you wanted to make that list. And then, you know, maybe make the list and like meditate on it, and then, you know, maybe you could do something like Baba Jolie does with her little special readings that she does, where you make a bowl of water, and on the edges of the bowl you put a piece of paper with each of the elements and a couple of words to represent them for you, and then put a tea light in the bowl, and then take like a stick or something and spin the water so that it goes in a circular motion, and let that tea light go around and maybe light up, you know, whichever pieces of paper that catch on fire. Those are the things you need to focus on. That might be a fun thing to do. All right, next we have the universe has your back. These guys with the little sayings. On this one, I have this heart crystal. It's funny, I can spin it the first time, but the second time, but I love that orange. I just love it. I want to hold it like that. Sorry. All righty. Let's see what the universe has to say. I am not having a very good shuffle day today. Hang on 1 second. I had to sneeze. I've been holding that back ever since I lit the sage, or the rosemary. Maybe if you guys have any rosemary, you could make a bundle of it, or if you like to grow plants, maybe grow a rosemary plant. It will help you flourish. All right, let's see what we got. Try one more. Perfect. 3 and 3. All right. The first one I got is, the more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free that I am. And that makes sense, because if you have faith, then you're not stressing. about things not working out, and you can be more fearless about the things you do because you believe truly that everything's going to work out for you. And I put that under Welcome to the Divine Masculine, which was the Here Comes the Sun. And for passion and creativity, strength of spirit, warrior soul, knowledge, stability, friendly and positive competition. The energy of the divine masculine is bright and fierce. So be fierce, fearless, and free. Next we have joy is the ultimate creator. And that's because when you're joyful, you're high vibing. And when you're high vibing, the universe responds with high vibes. And when you're joyful, the universe responds with reasons to make you joyful. And so that's why I'm always saying try to get in your bliss and stay there as long as you can. Because the longer you can be in a happy place, the more the universe is going to vibrate back at you happy energy. And I put that under get back to elemental, which again said, bring more elemental magic into your life, go outside, do something witchy or wild. It talks about all the elements. So maybe do something witchy and wild, or just something wild that will bring you joy. Do something that will bring you joy this week. And then let's all report back next week on what it is that we did. Lastly, I have, there is a stream of love sorting out my dreams. I put that under Creator Water. It came out third. I didn't choose but notice how those have the same exact colors in them. Tan and teal. So, just remember that the powers that be, your creator, God, the universe, they really want what's best for you. They really want you to have everything that you desire and everything that you need. And sometimes it doesn't always feel like there's anyone supporting us, especially for someone like myself who lives alone and doesn't have, a significant other or children or anything. But I have the very best friends in the world, and they support me. But it can get, feel lonely sometimes. And sometimes you feel, when things are hard, you might feel abandoned, but you have to remember that you're constantly supported and constantly surrounded by the love of your creator, who really wants the best for you in all things. And, maybe while you're taking that really nice, luxurious bath, think about love supporting your dreams. Visualize it. Visualize your dreams being enveloped in red light, a loving red light, or a green light, which green is representative of the heart chakra. So let's get some stuff going this week. Let's get some passion projects moving forward. Be fearless, because that allows you to be free, because you have faith that everything's going to work out. Remember to create from joy. Joy will lift you along. It'll raise you up. And use the energy of the sun, that masculine energy, to really do it. to get out there and do it. Be bold, be fearless. And I hope that resonates with you all. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I'm supposed to say that. But only do that if this resonates with you. You know, I don't want fake likes or fake subscribes or fake shares. If this resonates with you, then like it. If this reminds you of someone else that might need to hear it, share it. And that's all that I ask. So have a good day, and I will talk to you all soon. Sending love to you all.